Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome back to my channel. Most students get stuck at one point after selecting the research title and writing the literature review section of their project or thesis. That is known as the theoretical framework. They don't know what to write, how much to write, which theory to use. So in this video, I'll show you step by step how to write a perfect theoretical framework with real examples and AI tools. So let's get started. The first question that arises here, what is the meaning of theoretical framework? A theoretical framework is the foundational structure that supports a research study, connecting the researchers to existing knowledge, theories, and concepts. It acts as a guide for developing research questions, methodologies, and hypotheses while limiting the study's scope. It explains the why and how behind a phenomena. The key aspects of the theoretical framework are: the purpose of this section is to justify the research approach, supports the study, and aids in interpreting data. The components of this section is it consists of key concepts, definitions, and existing theories or models used to investigate the research problem. Application: it is commonly used in quantitative studies to test hypotheses, while conceptual framework are often used in qualitative research. Development: it is developed by identifying key concepts, conducting a literature review to find relevant theories, and outlining how these theories relate to the study. The function of the theoretical framework is that it acts as a blueprint, providing an organized flow for the research, conceptualizes research, it places the study within established scientific literature, guides methodology. It aids in selecting appropriate research methods and defining key variables. It helps in defining and analyzing the relationship between variables in the research. Examples of the theoretical framework is the constructivism, often used in education and psychology; behaviorism, common in behavioral sciences; feminist theory, used in social sciences to analyze gender dynamics; conflict theory, used in sociology and social sciences. Difference from conceptual framework. Theoretical framework based on existing validated theory, while the conceptual framework developed by the researcher to map out specific relationship between concepts, often using a visual diagram. Steps to build a theoretical framework is: first, to identify the key concepts, determine the main ideas or the variables behind studies, conduct literature review, find existing literature, models, and theories that explain these concepts. Map relationship, define how these theories and concepts apply to your research problems. Refine the framework, adjust the framework as the research progress. So this is the complete introduction. What is the meaning of the theoretical framework? The importance of this section is that importance of theoretical framework in research. It gives direction to research, connects your study with existing knowledge, strengthens your argument. It helps in hypothesis development. Think about it. Can research exist without theory? The answer is no. Without theory, there is no relationship established. The structure of the Theoretical framework. First, introduce the concept, then discuss the relevant theories, then link theories to your variables, and after linking the variables, develop a conceptual model. And it is better to add a diagram that is very important and fascinating in this part to visualize the diagrammatical relationship what exists between the selected variables in your relevant or specific research area. Next, the question arises in our mind that how much we should write in this section. How much is enough? So there is no fixed length but 5 to 10 pages thesis level. Focus on quality, not quantity. Include only relevant theories. Avoid unnecessary details. How to write? Writing style should be logical flow, critical analysis, link theory with your study, use connectors according to this theory explains or therefore. Now a question arises, is there any AI tool designed to help to write this section, that is theoretical framework? So we are discussing here the use of AI tool in writing theoretical framework. You can use AI tool like ChatGPT for understanding theories, structuring ideas, improving writing, but don't copy paste, don't use fake references. The best method is write, then refine with AI. What to avoid while writing this section? No theory explanation, irrelevant theories, weak linkages, plagiarism, no diagram or model. So in this lecture, we saw that a strong theoretical framework means a strong research. So always focus on clarity, relevance, logical connections. If you want a full demo of writing theoretical framework using AI, comment demo in the comment box. Thanks for watching and do not forget to subscribe my channel.